Welcome to Reading Time, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about what main ideas are and supporting details. First off, I want to ask, who can tell me what is a main idea? Here we would pause and reflect for students to answer. Good, I like your ideas. Let's take a little bit deeper of a look at what the definition of a main idea is. A main idea is what the text is mostly about. We might look at the title, at the pictures. We might look at the first and last sentences of paragraphs to find clues that are in the book that might tell us what the main idea of the story is. I have another question for you, boys and girls. How do we get information about a main idea? Let's think about that one. How do we get information about a main idea? Here we would pause and reflect. Students would answer. Some of you are on the right track. We find supporting details to find out information about a main idea. A supporting detail is a sentence or example that helps us understand what the main idea of a text is. It's kind of like looking at a table. Our tabletop is the main idea, and the legs are the supporting details of our main idea. All right, let's do a little bit of practice now, friends. Let's remember our story, the fishing derby. Our main idea from this story is Lewis has a secret plan. Now, if you remember from this text, he told us that his friends don't know, which is one supporting detail. He hasn't told anybody, which is another supporting detail, and his dad doesn't even know. There are three supporting details to the main idea that Lewis has a secret plan. We know it's secret because of these three main supporting details. All right, your turn. With a partner, I want you to use this supportogram to talk about something you did this weekend. Think of a main idea or the big story behind what you did last weekend. And with your partner, I want you to tell them 4 supporting details to your main idea. You have 2 minutes. Go. At this point, students would break out. They would talk about a main idea and their 4 supporting details. And then we would come back together at their desks and they would get their journals out. All right, boys and girls, let's practice. Let's go back to our fishing derby story. Let's look at this main idea. Lewis is fishing at the Deer Lake Fishing Derby, a contest with prizes. So somewhere in our story, we need to figure out where this main idea came from and some supporting details. The first one, 3rd prize winner, it goes to the smallest fish. The 2nd prize goes to the first one to catch a fish. And the 3rd, the grand prize, goes to the biggest fish caught. Those are 3 supporting details to our main idea about Lewis fishing at the Deer Lake Fishing Derby, a contest with prizes. Let's do another one using our fishing derby story. Here's our main idea. The kids who were fishing together were making lots of splashing sounds. Carlos slipped. Amelia dropped her pole. Now, who can answer? Who can give me 2 more supporting details for this main idea? What can you think of from the story about lots of splashing sounds? Who can think? Yes, one was a crying toddler and Keenan fell off the log. Good job. Those are 2 more supporting details. Nice work, friends. Now it's time for you to do some independent practice. What I would like you to do is reread the story Broken Arm Blues. And here are 2 main ideas from the story. Number 1, the first week Kyle and Carrie had their cats and it was exciting. You are going to use this main idea and find supporting details for this main idea from the story. Here's another main idea. Kyle and Carrie both had the broken arm blues. Look back in the story and see if you can find some supporting details to these 2 main ideas. You can use supportographs. You can use your text. If you find that there are more supporting details, you can draw extra boxes. Here are the 2 supportograms. Go ahead, grab these, move back to your desks, and begin.